Spice up your e-learning with the power of Gen AI and Adobe Creative Cloud with me, Mark I. I'd like to introduce you to some tips, tricks, and AI hacks that will help you speed up productivity, enhance your creativity, and spice up your e-learning with a little pow! First up, spice up your e-learning with Adobe Firefly. Effortless visual creation with AI. Adobe Firefly is Adobe's playground for AI, a testing playground, if you will. They're always putting new features here, like text to image. We have new things coming. Text to video just came out, and scene to image as well. And a lot of these get incorporated into the Adobe Creative Cloud applications. Photoshop, Illustrator, some of these things you might have heard of. So I'm just gonna start with text to image here. We're just gonna click in. And text to image, you'll see actually if I go back, I could also start from the home page. I could start right here and just type in exactly what I want to generate. Or I can scroll down and get some inspiration. Start with something that I like and then click on it and change some of the words around. I can have this be a cat instead of an alien and get something that's similar to that inspired image. And boom, I have this little cat. So let's try something else. What if I wanted a crowd of people at a conference? I'm looking for images for my presentation. I could either start right there and just paste that in. I'll click generate. We'll wait a second and boom, I get some images. But you know what? It's not quite exactly what I want. So what I can do is come in here as a reference and upload something that kind of pushes the AI and Firefly towards what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go to upload image, and I have this image here, and you'll see that it's an image of a conference, and people are facing towards me, which is something that I prefer. The problem with this image is I probably stole it from the web, so I can't really use it, and it's also only 500 by 293 pixels, very small. But I'll open that up, so here I go, and I can set the strength, so I can have this image exactly, or I can say use it as a reference, right? I could also decide to have this as an art piece or a photo, and I can come in here and also reference the style. So I could upload a certain style that I like, or I could just browse through the gallery. So I'll do that. And there's so many things for me to select from the gallery, landscapes, lighting, painting, you name it. I'm just gonna stick with this one up here. It's a 3D kind of paper. And if we go down even further, I could also choose effects. And maybe I can say I want it to be like a digital art, or I could have it layered paper, and I can click and generate. So I'm adding all these little kind of prompts, if you will, but I'm able to click on them to help stylize the images that I like. And boom, now I have an artistic, creative image of the conference with people looking towards me with their laptops, kind of like the reference image. Looks great. I can open this in Photoshop in the web, or I could just download this. I could also edit this and generate a video out of it, or open up and create a design into Adobe Express. You'll see down here, I could also open this into Express or copy the image or even save to my library, which we'll touch on in a second. I also want to go back to here real fast because there's something new called scene to image. Here, I'm able to design a scene. I actually take my object, place it where I want. I can change the object, delete this guy here with the arrow. And then maybe we can add a little cutout here. I can scale it. I can rotate this stuff. You'll see it's all 3D. Slanting it however I like and kind of position it. And then I can come in here and maybe say, I would like a piece of melted cheese with ladybugs crawling over it. We'll wait a second. So you're kind of designing what you want to see, the positioning, the 3D aspect ratios, and then boom, it simulates my composition and of course gives me 4 different options. So check out Adobe Firefly.
Hope you enjoyed this tip from headTrix Training.